Hey, what's up? How are you, Instagram? Hopefully, we're not having any connection problems here. Let me get on Facebook real quick. Yep, yep. 5 minutes late. I know. But goddamn it, at least I'm still coming through. At least I'm still coming through. What's up, Yenny? Fiznik, what's up, man? How are you? How's your quarantine? Can you guys hear me okay? You guys can hear me? Yenny, can you hear me? Star. I'm gonna call you Star. What's up? Hi from California. How'd you find the account, Yenny? Chef 5.0, what's up? Richard Canadia. ILJ, welcome back. How are you? Happy Monday, everybody. Richard, Candia, what's up, man? Blanca, Future Bay, what's up? Oh, guys, if you want to fill in on some drama, I was almost about to send a video to Blanca of me licking my lips. And Blanca said, as long as you still have the mustache, then please do send it my way. What's up, Immaculate? Immaculate, did you have fun last night? Thanks for coming. Came up live here. I'm from Hialeah. Oh, that's what's up. Inexplicable back on the chat. Oh, ILJ wanted to cause some drama last night so bad. I got a message from ILJ like at 1 in the morning. She was like, what happened? Was Alex and Blanca on the chat? What happened? What did I miss? What did I miss? Was there a cat fight? What kind of insults were being said? I'm like, there was no insults. Alex was on the chat for like 3 minutes, and Blanca was not on camera for the whole show. But ILJ was quick to find out what do they call it? What the tea was. What was the tea? Tell me the tea. I'm glad you had fun, Immaculate. Thanks again for always coming out and supporting. I appreciate you. All right, hang on. Let me get on Instagram. I mean, on Facebook before I forget. Happy 420, by the way, to all the stoners out there. Who's smoking weed? Let me know in the chat if you're smoking. Yeah, live on Tinder. What's up, Jay? How are you, man? Happy Monday. I was working at that time. Well, we're gonna do it again next Sunday. You know what? I'm on the ball today. I'm on the fucking ball today because I got up, I went to my mastermind meeting, and immediately I started working on the next event. So we've already got the link up for the next episode of Respect the Light. Adi, I want to see you there. Jay, of course, you're invited. Inexplicable, you can come by. Facebook, why? Have you woken up from a 7-year coma? Look, man, any way to get, eyes or people tuning in on your message is a good way. Even if most of the people that follow me on Facebook are just old high school and college friends that don't even say hello or like my stuff, God damn it, at least they're tuning in. Okay? Because every once in a while I look over here and I see there's 13 people on Facebook, but none of them are saying anything, but at least they're watching. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to complain. If my message can get out there just a little bit more through Facebook, I'll do it. Joe King, what's up? How are you? Hey, so yeah, like I was saying, I sent an email out just now to all the people in our newsletters, and it has the top 5 memes. Yeah, old friends, exactly, inexplicable. How many places are you on live now? Okay, so I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on my Facebook page, both my personal and my business. So I'm in 3. What I want to do is I want to get a third camera, and I want to do YouTube. But I don't know if this laptop can handle all that. I'm like pushing this laptop to the fucking limit. This laptop is abused. It's an old 2017, 2018 model, and I am abusing this thing, man. I'm running it like crazy. Like the fans turn on this thing, like I don't know. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like this thing shouldn't be going as hard as I'm making it go. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking 3-year-old model. Can you slow it down? We're going live on YouTube. Go live on YouTube. Download this video at the same time and take in all the people on the Zoom call. I want to go live in 4 different channels. I want Instagram, 2 Facebooks, a YouTube, and I want to do a Zoom. Because once I get a faster computer, and when people start donating to the comeback, I'm gonna connect some sort of a high-speed computer to Zoom, and I'm gonna put your faces here so we can talk like this. Hey, how are you? Oh yeah, that's great. And then when you start talking shit, I just go over here real quick and I just log you off Zoom. Be like, all right, she's banned. Inexplicable says, Manny, get his music from Napster. Yeah, fuck that. Any way to get good tunes for sure. Well, no, not really Inexplicable. Spotify is the way to go. You know what? I hate iTunes. That's the worst. You're awesome. No, you're awesome, Adi. You are awesome. Thank you for all the contributions. Sophisticated Crass. Nice name. What's up? Zoe's on the chat. South Florida comedians on here. That's what's up. How's your Monday, guys? How's your 420? Are we smoking reefer today? Huh? Did you guys wake and bake? Caesar, what's up, man? How are you? LimeWire. LimeWire fucked up all my computers. Because of LimeWire, I had to go through like 5 computers in a 2-year span. LimeWire fucked my shit up. How the fuck does LimeWire even do that? You download it, right? And then you start downloading some stuff off of it. And then eventually, like, your computer's like, hey, man, this thing you got me on is this LimeWire thing is just giving me massive STDs. Devil's Lettuce. Yes, who's smoking reefer? I don't have any plugs, and goddamn it, I don't like hanging out with plugs, man. They're all shady. Every single plug I met scares the shit out of me. You know, let alone, like, I'll never have them deliver at my house. To let them know where I live. The thing is, like, I don't know what it is about plugs, man, but, like, when you talk to them on the phone, they're always, like, making sure you're not the cops. And so they kind of like, hey, man, you can't talk like that on the phone. Like, they're just, like, too much. Like, I don't like being around plugs, man. They freak me out. At least maybe I just haven't met the right one, you know, because I know a lot of girls that have plugs, and they're, like, the sweetest guys ever. But then again, it's because they're girls. But when it's us guys and you've got a mustache and glasses on, they think you work for the feds. True, LimeWire caught mad corrupt. Yeah, for sure, man. LimeWire is the worst. My plug is my mother-in-law. Dude, weed. Watching the seaweed on beach from a distance. Okay. Hey, Adi, is the beach open yet? Are you at the beach for real? Has anyone gone to the beach? Is Miami Beach open? Does anybody know? Jeff Minich says, I love LimeWire. Because you're into STDs, Jeff. That's why. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you again, buddy. Clauzel, Sculpture Kitty, welcome back, guys. How's your 420? Are we smoking reef? Let me tell you guys a story about this one time. I met a plug, and I had to go to his house for the first time. He was a referral from a friend of mine, and this was back in the day. This is like when I was like 22, 23 years old. I live across the street, still close. Oh, okay. You live across the street. Got it. And, you know, one time a buddy of mine's like, yo, hit this guy up, man. He's like the best dealer that I know. And he's like, whatever. Like, he was like praising him, right? So I go to this neighborhood. And this neighborhood is like this big cul-de-sac of like townhomes. And he didn't want to give me his direct address. So he gave me like vague addresses saying, hey, man, go down here, make a right here. Do like that was step by step on the text when I was about to go meet this plug, right? And I park in this public parking spot of this cul-de-sac, and he's like, all right, just stand outside your car. And I'm just like standing out there, and I'm walking around, and I'm looking, and I'm like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? And this guy just had me waiting for like 15, 20 minutes, and I felt like I was being watched, right? Like he's just watching me, like studying to make sure that I'm not like, you know, setting him up or whatever. And like these cars were driving by. Dude, it was a fucking shady situation. And I'm like, the things I go through to buy weed, it's like, this is dumb, right? I feel like I'm going to get drive-by at 3 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon just because I wanted a joint, you know? So after like 20 minutes of like just standing there in the hot fucking sun, he's like, all right, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. All right, come down here, go down this, you know, between these fences. And, you know, so now I'm in this guy's house. This guy's shirtless, and he's got those fucking anime beads, you know, those fucking like wooden balls, like they look like anal beads, but like on his chest. And he's shirtless, right? And he's fucking like built with a beard, like he looks like a legit thug, like a Latino thug, right? So I'm now in this guy's house. There's a girl in a bikini sitting on his couch, and some guy watching the fight, some pre-recorded fight, and I'm like, God damn it, man! That guy. Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself in danger? Dude, as soon as I walked in, I felt the guns. I didn't see them, but I knew, like, if shit went down, somebody was about to roll out of a bedroom with a fucking with a fucking Uzi, if things went sour. Dude, and I just wanted a joint. My life's in danger over a joint. Yep, that's sketchy. I just get it from my friends. I don't have any trustworthy friends. But anyways, so the way this guy does the deal is he's got the kitchen counter between you and him. There's a kitchen counter, and as this guy, what he's doing, like he's opening cabinets behind him, and he's got fucking bags of weed and edibles and candies and a whole bunch of shit. He's like, "What are you looking for, bro? I got I got the pipes here, I got the bongs, I got pre-rolled blunts. These are like," and this guy's just giving me like a whole fucking menu, right? It's like the fucking dispensary at his house. Richard Candia says awesome, and Richard looks like an older guy wearing a suit, so Richard looks like he's gonna DM me and be like, "So where's this guy's house?" DEA and shit. My gosh, yeah. So this guy's like offering me a whole bunch of stuff, and then like he's like, "Yo, you ever had edibles?" And I'm like, "No, I never had edibles." And so he gives me like these Kit Kat chocolate bars, and yeah, I never bought from the guy again. But I did try edibles through him for the first time, and it was an awful experience. Was the girl in the bikini hiding an Uzi under the pillow? Shame on you if the Scarface reference goes over your head. Richard is high right now. No, inexplicable. She was just like some girl that was just hanging out with drug dealers, right? She was just there. I guess they had money or something. She was just there, and maybe they'll run a train on her later. I don't know, man, but it was just like, there was also 3 pit bulls, like 3 big-ass pit bulls, 2 females and a male kind of thing. I think he was also breeding puppies and selling weed. Like, he'll probably package it up. He'll give you, like, a bag of weed and a puppy for, like, $800 or something, Them edibles slap. Bro, let me tell you something. I never had edibles until this moment. And I fucked up because I ate a whole fucking bar thinking it was, like, you just eat chocolate and you just so happen to get high off of it. I never been that high in my entire life, and God damn it, I'll never do it again. I even drove. I drove all the way to West Palm Beach to go see a comedy show at the Improv in Palm Beach. And the thing fucking hit me halfway there. Well, a little more than halfway. I was like almost there, and it hit me fucking hard. The bitches were just there as accessories. The dogs too. 3 pit bulls all saying, "Hey, yo, drug dealers, pit bull checks out." Yeah, man. Dude, it was one of the sketchiest situations I've ever put myself in. And to be honest, the experience was just so bad that I just never went out of my way to find a plug ever again, man, because I categorized them as that. Like I watched like episodes of Weeds, and I'm like, where the fuck are like the moms next door selling weed? Stuff that makes me feel comfortable in the transaction. Not something where I was like, I got to be, they got to double check to make sure I'm not an agent or whatever, and I got to get shot in the belly because he felt weird or something like that, Just say no. I don't smoke anymore. Not as often, no. So inexplicable, I do say no. I'm very sober right now more than ever. And God damn it, I'm high off life. Tripping for sure. Body ingests pot different than smoking. Well, let me tell you something, Alvaro. Coke dealers in Miami are the worst. Yeah, I've never really gone through that process either. I mean, if I've ever tried it, I was already at the party and somebody offered it. But I don't go out of my way for Coke, man. That stuff it's too much. That's the worst high. Cocaine is the worst high because it's like you feel great for 20 minutes and then you come back down and then it's like you want it again. So it's like, why even bother, right? It's such a short-lived drug that it's like it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, and it's also dangerous. So I don't even bother with that stuff. Happy 420, best comedy tickets. Thanks for coming out. Pepsi dealers are just as bad. Look at Clausel with the puns. Oh! What's up, Brad? How are you? Crack? No, never tried crack either. Although I love that I love the movie Wolf of Wall Street when they smoke crack and they're like, I want to run with lions and wolves. Let's fucking run. That scene made me want to try it. What's so good about getting high anyways? I smell it sometimes and it overwhelms me. I love DMT. I've yet to try DMT, but I'm willing if it's around. You think Miami Coke dealers are bad? Try crystal meth dealers here. You ever tried DMT? No, we're not going to turn this into a Joe Rogan podcast. Best comedy tickets. All right, so like just to make a long story short, when the edibles were kicking in, I felt like I was psychic while I was watching the comedy show. That I felt like I could make the comedian bomb with my thoughts because I was front row, and surely enough, he was bombing. Right? He's bombing, and I'm just staring at him like I'm making him bomb with my mind right now. And he was like reaching for jokes, and he couldn't get out of it. And I'm like, I'm doing this with my mind. This is so crazy. It's kind of like you changed the whole environment. That's how high I was, that I was like in control of everyone and everything in the club. It was kind of surreal the way the whole thing happened. Miami Republic, what's up? Jumi Can 82, what's going on? Ha ha ha! You beat me to the Rogan quip. Yeah, man, that's like there's a whole bunch of YouTube stuff that like Rogan's podcast is like 80% DMT talks. Oh my God, too funny. ILJ, I'm telling you, man, that's the honest truth on what happened. I felt like I was like controlling my destiny. That's how high I was. That edible was fucking insane. Like that one time Jamie Foxx roasted Doug Williams or whoever that comic was. Oh yeah, I saw that, Brad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And it was like on television with Monique and and Shaq. It was like on a Shaq comedy show. Man, did you guys see that? Did you look up Jamie Foxx roasts comedians? Maria Cueva says Miami is full of druggies apparently. Yeah, obviously. Miami Beach is closed. Oh, okay. So Miami Beach hasn't opened yet. That sucks, man. Yeah, check out. I think it is Doug Williams. It's by far one of the funniest and saddest things I've ever seen. Yeah, man. I Am Your Conscience. Yes, that's the one. Dude, what would you do if you were a comedian and someone like Jamie Foxx is like roasting you while you're trying to make an audience laugh? It's like, I am your conscience. Am I fucking up right now? I gotta get off stage. They left Jamie Foxx's lapel mic on while a comedian was performing, and Jamie Foxx is just fucking talking over him and acting like the comedian's conscience as he was saying his jokes. It was one of the most, not only was it unprofessional, but it was sad and hilarious. It was like a mix of feelings as it was happening. Nah, it was the roast of Emmett Smith. Yeah, there you go. Inexplicable knows what we're talking about. Yeah, look up the Emmett Smith roast. Yes, you got. All right, you know what? I want to play. Here's what we're gonna do tonight. I got an idea, guys. Let's look at some clips of comedians bombing or getting roasted on the screen here tonight at 10:30. That way we can switch it up a little bit. Last week we had the drama between the two girls, Blanca and Alex. This week, what we'll do is we'll look into the life and times of comedians and bombing. And believe me, I bombed many times when I first started doing comedy. And it happens, right? In the beginning, it fucking sucks. But later on, you kind of just get used to it and you have fun with it. If your ego doesn't get in the way, you can handle the bomb a lot easier than you could before. You got to be really developed in order to have fun while you're bombing, because your ego has to be like not in the way as it's happening. So what I like to do, if ever I bomb on stage, what I do is like I go into the audience and I laugh at the fact that I'm bombing. And then what you do is you kind of loosen them up, because the reason you're bombing is because everyone's tense and there's something that's not being said in the air. But if you train yourself to call the elephant in the room, you get yourself out of it. But some comedians, they don't feel that way when it's happening. They're like, oh my God, I'm fucking bombing. And then they start panicking, and then the audience sees you panicking, and they're like, they're intrigued, and they feel sorry for you at the same time. That's why it's awkward. Big Jish, what's up, man? Thanks for coming out last night. Keith Robinson's roast on Patrice O'Neal. Dude, Inexplicable, you know your comedy well, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I fucking love that footage. Also, guys, if you want to see an awesome way to handle a comedian bombing, check out Keith Robinson on the roast of Patrice O'Neal. Hilarious. So just to break it down and give you a sense of what that video clip is about. So one of my favorite comedians is Keith Robinson. And he goes up on stage, and he has nothing prepared for the roast of one of the best comedians that have ever lived, which is Patrice O'Neal. He fucking pulls out a little note that you can tell he wrote like minutes before he went up on stage. And he knows he's going to bomb, and he's like, and he's looking at the notes, and he's like, hey, yeah, and he tries to chase the subject because he doesn't want to say what's on the notes. And so he's bombing, right? No one's buying it. Everyone thinks this guy stinks. He's ruining the whole fucking show. And the way he's having fun during the bomb is he doesn't get off stage. He doesn't bail. He just stays there and he's like, so what the fuck do you guys want to talk about, huh? This is my show now. This is my time. And then what they do is like people start singing, nah, 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 nah. And it came to the point that somebody goes to the back and turns off the spotlight. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm having too much fun talking about roast. Yo, Inexplicable, thanks for bringing that up. That's hilarious. I've been there before, and that was in front of 300 people. Me too. My first time was me bombing. I went up the first time in front of like 300 plus people at the Miami Improv when it was in Coconut Grove, and I bombed. And I ate a bag of dicks, but like really bad. It was such a bad bomb that instead of 5 minutes, they gave me 7 minutes because somebody was in the back like, no. Don't light him yet. This guy's really fucking up right now. It was like such a bad bomb that it was like entertaining. That's how bad it was. Your laugh is contagious. Dude, I got to laugh. There's no audience here, so I might as well be my own audience, ILJ. Running on Waves. What's up? Welcome. All right, so let's finish it off with the first time I went up. Okay, I think I said this story the first time I did this podcast, actually. But fuck it, I'll relay it again. All right, so the first time I ever went up was in 2009. It was at the Miami Improv when it was in Coconut Grove. So there's this weird thing about the green room that when you're in the green room chilling, as soon as you open the door, you're on stage. So I was in the back drinking, watching the clips of the comedians performing, and I've never gone up on stage, and you have to bring 10 people. Okay, so I brought my girlfriend, my parents, my friends, her friends, like it was like a big group, right? And I'm looking at this video just getting drunk off Crown Royale and Blue Moons, which is not a good combination. Okay, so I'm fucked up drunk, but I'm thinking I'm going to be hilarious, right? Because that's what the alcohol does to you. It makes you think that you're going to be a fucking killer, right? So I'm like getting all hyped up. I was like, my first time, man, I'm going to fucking kill it. This is easy. I drank so much that as soon as I opened the door, the spotlight shined on me so hard that I got disoriented. Like I blacked out on stage because of how bright this light was. And I was not expecting it, right? So I was like, and you could already see, like, you know when you're drunk and you see things like this? So I was taken by surprise, right? So what I did was I tried to grab the mic, and I'm so disoriented that I didn't notice that the mic was really wedged in. So when I pulled it out of the mic stand, I slapped my mouth with it. Really hard, like, poof. And you could feel everybody in the audience kind of going like, this guy is about to fuck up. And I did. I fucked up. I forgot all my jokes. I was slurring. I was getting all tipsy. I was like, yeah, what about, like doing that. And I'll never forget that I was looking down in the audience. I could see all the people that I brought. They sat him in the front row. Now, my dad, he doesn't know English. And I'll never forget, I looked down and I saw my dad. And my dad was just nodding his head like in approval. He was like, look at my son doing stand-up comedy. It didn't click in his head that since nobody's laughing, that I'm bombing. So in his head, he was proud of me. But everybody, dude, there was like 200-300 people there. And everybody's just watching me like, what the fuck? Who let this guy on? And then the DJ played Hit the Road Jack. The DJ played Hit the Road Jack. Oh, my God. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. No. And that was my first time ever. And I'll never forget, man, I was on the phone. And everybody at the phone was like, look at this. Look at this. Exactly. Yo, let him keep going. Give him 2 more minutes. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker right here. And on the phone, like after I got off stage, my friends were like, dude, why did you invite me to this, man? Don't do that again. That was awful. The thing is that I didn't know that bars you can go do open mics at a bar where there's like 12, 20 people, right? Not fucking 200-300 people, at a comedy club. So that's where I fucked up. I should have gone to an open mic first instead of at a fucking showcase at the Improv. So that's my first time. That's my story. And you know what? I kept going. And 10 years later, look at me right now, doing a podcast in front of 7 people. We made it, baby. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done. That was harsh, but goddammit, it was a great learning experience. For those that are brand new, we're saving up money for the big comeback, okay? We're going to be doing live comedy shows sooner than later. So make sure you go to miamicomedy.com/comeback. Send any contributions. It's going to be helpful, okay? We're trying to make it bigger and better. We're trying to get more shows. We're trying to get more people out. And we're going to be giving away drink tickets and buy one, get one free wristbands. So your contributions will not go unnoticed, okay? Everybody that contributes to miamicomedy.com/comeback will get shirts, stickers, drink tickets, wristbands, you name it, okay? Go visit the website, and I'll see you tonight, 10:30 p.m. for the late night show. Bye, everybody.